Hey guys and gals, Sweet Project Cars here with cool, trick, and affordable ways for the do-it-yourselfer and simple ways. Today we're here to share with you our little trade secret on how we keep batteries lasting for years. And this is something that many people will have a hard time believing, but once you try it, you'll become a believer. These batteries are really old and they still work like new. Now the sticker for the date code is K6. You can look that up. They do cycle this every decade, every 10 years. This is going to blow your mind. Now, you can go through a lot of crazy things to try to keep your batteries going and all that stuff, but you don't have to. I mean, you can use a hydrometer and check the battery that way. You don't need to do none of that. All you have to do is make sure that you take your battery and fill it up with your distilled water. Make sure that it's just below where the cap would seat, right to here, and you're good. Don't make a big ordeal out of it. It doesn't have to be. These are no maintenance batteries. That is not true. Once you peel the sticker off, you can see the caps where they fill it. So they are maintenance. Every battery has a point where it evaporates the liquid from inside, the water that's inside the battery. And this is mind-blowing. I think you're going to love it. You'll stop replacing batteries. You do need a few tools to do this, but it's worth it. This battery charger right here is the one we suggest you use. You need 200 amps or more, and it needs to have the 200 amp start mode to it. The new electronic chargers and that kind of thing don't really, are not something that everybody likes because they just are too touchy, too protective, that kind of thing. So this battery charger that we just shared with you is the one you should use. If you have the old style that is not the digital, that's the one you want to use. But you do need one 200 amps or more. And what you do with these is you peel the sticker off the top, just like that. Then all you do is take some good glass cleaner, spray the top of the battery down, and of course you'll clean your post with a battery post cleaner. Julio, tell everybody where they can get all these great tools for this project.
Buscar en el show más de la descripción de video para todas las herramientas.
Thank you, Julio Cesar Chavez Rodriguez. Wipe the battery clean. Now, a lot of things we do are very unorthodox, but that's okay. As long as it gets the job done safely, you're good to go. And again, if I told you how old these batteries are, you would not believe me. So once you try this method, you're going to see what I'm talking about. Very simple. And of course, I'll get the camera up close and show you what I'm talking about with the battery charger on this. We'll just pop this one out right here. You just take a screwdriver, small one, go around the outside of the plug, pry it up a little bit. Make sure you're wearing safety glasses, that kind of thing. Now, I could have had these all popped out and ready to go, but I don't do it that way. I like to do it real time for you. And I want to thank everybody for supporting our channel through our PayPal link. It really has helped us. Every little bit counts, and we appreciate that. All right, now we've pulled that plug out. I'm going to hook up, this battery's been done. I'm going to hook up the battery charger and listen very closely as I do this. All you do is hook on the positive and the negative, then I'll get the camera up here to show you. Now what we're going to do is turn the battery charger on to 200 amp start. Okay, 200 amp start. And if you do this, say once every 2 years, your batteries, you won't be replacing them, I'm telling you. Now you can desulfate them with the new battery chargers out there, but this does the job. This takes care of any sulfation that's inside. If I'm saying it wrong, forgive me, I'm not perfect. All right, let's do this. Now this battery is completely dead. It's ready to have this process done to it. You can see the fluid down in there. Just keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to turn it up to 200 amp start, and you'll watch it start to bubble up. It's now on 200 amp start. It takes, I don't know, 15-20 seconds usually, but it is completely dead. You'll see the light that's reflecting off the fluid inside. You'll put it on 200 amp start for 15 minutes at a time, with all the caps out, of course. After you've let it set 15 minutes, then you'll remove the battery charger from it, let it set for an hour, and do it again. You'll continue to do that 5 times, 15 minutes at a time. You'll see it bubbling and boiling in there, and you're not getting it too hot to damage the battery. Like I said, these batteries are really old, but they work like new. And we've done this with so many customers' batteries, it's not funny. It really is not funny. You can see it just starting to bubble. See that moving? What you're doing is reviving the battery. You're cleaning the plates, you're reviving it, bringing it back to where it was when it was new. Now what we're going to do is let this continue going. I'll come back and show you what it's doing just before the 15 minutes is up. Now we call this waking up the battery, and you can see it bubbling in there a little bit, but look at the first one. See it boiling in there? And this one isn't doing much, which means that cell, it's not dead, but it's coming alive. You're not hurting the battery whatsoever doing this. Again, you have to do it 15 minutes at a time. Pretty soon, all of them will be bubbling just like this one is right here. Then you'll let it set for an hour, come back and do it again. Now, is this worth 5 hours of your time through a Saturday or a Sunday when you're monkeying around out in the garage or on your car? Yes, because you can save a lot of money not having to buy batteries. All right, we'll see you in about another 10 minutes or so, and I'll show you what it's doing. All right, this is the third time we've hit it for 15 minutes with an hour break in between. Let's take a look. Remember they were doing nothing? Look at them. You will be absolutely amazed with this method. Now, this one here is the only one that's going a little bit slow, but we've got 2 more times to do it yet. All right, this is the final time. Take a look at each cell. Boiling like crazy. Not hurting the battery whatsoever, but making it brand new. Trust me, you'll love this. Now what we'll do is hook up our favorite trickle charger and let it set there until we're ready to use it again.